Hi there, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. Bingo, it's Kimbo. My name is Kim and I'm also known as the Goodtoall doctor to some. And I truly hope you guys have found ways to thrive during these unfamiliar times. Hope you're staying sanitized, practicing social distancing, and abiding by the protocols put in place by your respective government bodies. This video is going to be a little different. It is the start of something new and beautiful. The Vagina Demystified series, where I will be exploring the normal and not so normal conditions of the reproductive system. This and every Wednesday for the month of April. It has always been a passion of mine to see women empowered by the knowledge of all the magic within them. In fact, being able to empower women with medical knowledge was one of the main driving factors that got me through medical school a few years ago. This series will be very easy to follow. If you're a reader, you can follow my weekly blog, Her Balancing Act, at bingoitskimbo.com, where all the topics discussed here will be posted there. 2, you can follow my foundation page at Dr.Good on Instagram, an open, safe, and positive space with the weekly schedule, fun trivia questions, and discussions. 3, you can keep watching to get this series started. One of the most known organs around the world. I guarantee you either have one or know someone that does. It has many names: V, Vagi, Pearl, Kitty, Cootie, Coochie, but it is formally known as the vagina. And I promise you, by the time the series is over, you're not going to be afraid to say it, because you're going to hear it so much, she's going to become normal. She's mysterious, beautiful, and persevering, to say the very least, yet so misunderstood. As a result, oftentimes mistreated. In part 1, as the title suggests, I will be covering the normal environment of the vagina. So first things first, what is it? Well, it is a muscular yet elastic canal, approximately 3 to 4 inches in length, that lies in between the rectum and the urinary bladder. Yep, that's right. The B is not a black hole where things can just get lost forever. It has an uppermost part which ends by connecting to the neck of the uterus, known as the cervix, and the lower part opens outside of the body. This versatile, beautiful organ has functions including, but not limited to: 1, serving as a passageway for cervical mucus, menstrual fluid, and other secretions out of the body; 2, childbirth; and 3, sexual intercourse. Despite the common misunderstanding, urination is not a function of the vagina. That is a function of the urethra, a hole right above the opening of the vagina. Okay, so 2 holes. Got it? Great. So before understanding what abnormal is, we must first understand what normal is. This self-cleansing organ works overtime to ensure a particular environment is maintained to maximize its ability to perform its functions. This environment is one that is 1, acidic. The acidity of the vagina is most comparable to the acidity of a pineapple, with a pH of 3.8 to 4.5, and the vagina is also teeming with bacteria, with the most important resident being the lactobacilli species, which secrete lactic acid to maintain acidity. Thank you, madam. Thank you for protecting us from infections. You're awesome. Most organisms that cause infections cannot thrive in an acidic environment. Therefore, once the pH balance is maintained, the vagina has the best chance to fight any fungal, bacterial, even viral infections that invade its space. 2, moist. The moisture of the vagina is maintained by the glands in your cervix and vaginal wall in order to protect your genital area from injury or tearing and keep down there clean and moist. Many factors affect the amount of lubrication, discharge, or moisture, including the time of your cycle, age, pregnancy, and even stress, just to name a few. 3, it is slightly above body temperature. And 4, it is sprinkled with just a little bit of yeast. Typically contains just a bit of the candida fungus. Normally not enough to cause an infection. Cat's out the bag, guys. Yeast infection is the fungus. If you didn't know, now you know. Okay, great. On the topic of yeast infections, let's talk about discharge. Once you see a discharge, something is wrong, right? Absolutely not. In fact, during puberty, the vagina starts to produce a discharge that can range from white or clear and thick or sticky or scant depending on the time of your cycle, with a scent that is unique to you. This discharge has a role of flushing out cells, excess water, bacteria, and whatever else up in there she does not want in there. And it's affected by many things, especially our periods. A deeper exploration of how the period works and how the discharge of the vagina adjusts the menstrual cycle will be explored in part 2 next week. Certain experiences in our lives as women can not only affect the amount of discharge but also the smell. As a result, many women resort to using scented tampons or douching when the reality is that just makes it worse. Okay, actually I have a video that I posted about a couple months ago that teaches how to maintain a fresh and clean groin during the summertime. If you're interested in watching that, guys, you really should. It was super fun making it and even more fun to watch and full of tons of information. So you guys can just head over there and let me know what you think about it. But let me explain what I mean it makes it worse. Remember that little bacteria we spoke of earlier, you know, the one that makes the vagina acidic? Hey girl. Well, she is sensitive and she does not like to be washed away with fingers, douches, or rags in the shower, or stifled with perfumes or harsh soaps, or attacked by antibiotics, because despite being a good bacteria, she is a bacteria nonetheless. You know, antibiotics target bacteria. So the moment she experiences any of these things is the moment she leaves the vagina. As a result, it suffers with an off-balance pH level, and the rest is just a journey of tribulation. The types of tribulation I speak of, and the discharges, symptoms, and how to prevent them, girl, I got you covered, will be discussed further down in the series, I promise. Until then, I hope you enjoyed the basics and the normalcy of the vagina, and next week we'll be diving into part 2, as mentioned before, which focuses on the normal changes of the discharges inside with the menstrual cycles. Don't hesitate to leave your feedback or message me directly for any questions you may have. Like, comment below, share all the works. Guys, this is a family. This is a little family with free medical advice, positive energy, and girl power. I feel so good. Like, I'm really excited to see how this environment grows and just to grow with you guys. So stay safe, okay, stay sanitized, and I'll see you guys next Wednesday with lots of love. The Goodtoall doctor.